Hey guys, welcome to another DCHL Batrep, and today you may notice that I do not have Jake with me. As you can see, we actually did film the episode with me and him in it. The problem is the camera continued to zoom out on its own as we filmed, so rather than have that kind of distracting footage as you're wondering why does it keep zooming out, I'm just going to tell you again what it is we did. We did the scenario Weapon of the Enemy from our Nova singles, the GT at Nova, and this is probably the most unusual match that most of you will see. If you look at it, it'll be obviously reminiscent of Frodo bringing the ring to Mordor and everyone trying to stop him in the process as you're doing the same thing. It's actually an incredibly fun scenario as you're about to witness. Jake plays a 800 point Mirkwood list, and I play an 800 point Isengard list. It's a lot of fun, guys. Check it out, and see you at the end of the video.
Alright guys, and for the Isengard force, I have started off, I don't actually have a traditional general in this army, I just have a Uric captain, so I have two of them here, and my general is going to be the one with 7 defense, so it's going to be this guy raising up his sword. He has a shield, and he's leading 4 berserkers plus 8 pikemen. And then I actually have the same setup with another captain, but this captain doesn't have a shield, just simply for points. Had to save the points, and he's also got 4 berserkers and 8 pikemen. After that, I got an Uruk shaman leading Uruk crossbows, all 12. And then I have a drummer. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the drummer in the Uruk-hai are actually heroes. So he is leading a siege bomb team, which is a demolition bomb. And both of these sappers also have burning brands, so all 3 of them are able to light the bomb. And then another smaller phalanx of 9 warriors. So they just shields in the front and pikes in the back. And that is it for my 800 point Isengard force. Remember, in Nova, you cannot have allies unless they're on the exception list. So this is a pure Isengard force.
Okay, so first thing is a disclaimer. I'm playing 39 points down because I just can't fit anything else in, and I want to play this stuff. So my first warband is Tauriel, the 90-point version, so she's still got her bow, and she's leading 12 Mirkwood. There's 6 sword and board and 6 with glaive for the support. My next warband is Megalus, on a horse, of course. He's again leading 12 sword and board. 12 Mirkwood, 6 sword and board, 6 glaive. And my general, Thranduil, on a horse. Arguably, he's actually better off the horse, but we'll see how he does. He's leading 6 Mirkwood cav for that banner bonus, and I've got 6 bows in there just for a little extra shooting firepower. But again, this list is 39 points down. We're going to see how it does.
Now, guys, in case you're wondering why he's 39 points down, originally his list included Galadriel.
It's illegal!
Yeah, I informed him that Galadriel cannot lead the warband. He originally had it in front of Tauriel, so he just swapped it out for Tauriel real fast. But in his main list, he'll probably have Galadriel. Now, you may be wondering, in Nova, why is this legal? Remember that Nova gives exception lists, and that you can ally in these exception lists with no problem. Good has a larger number of exceptions than evil, simply because the factions for good are much, much smaller and generally don't include casters like the Mordor, Fallen Realms do. So, anyway, this is going to be his list for now. I'm also a few down on points, probably not 39 now, but it shouldn't make too much difference in the grand scheme of this entire game. Alright guys, so this match is probably a much weirder type of event than many of you guys are used to. This is a Seize the Prize mixed with a whole bunch of other styles. So let's get right into it. It's called Weapon of the Enemy. It is the 4th and final round of Nova. Essentially, for the setup, the judge will place an objective marker on the opposite corners of the board and 12 inches from the board edges. These objective markers are called the forges, and no model may stand on them, so they're just tokens that are basically placed down. Additionally, each player nominates a model in their army to be carrying a jewel. Your highest point costed model can never carry the jewel as per the special rule below. This jewel has no special effects and is considered a light object. An enemy model may never pick up an opposing player's jewel. If a model drops the jewel, only a model from its own army may pick it back up. Obviously, redundancy, basically just really emphasizing, hey, the enemy cannot manipulate this thing in any way. It will be represented by a 25mm base while on the ground. Additionally, no model may stand on top of the jewel, so you can't points deny your opponent by making sure they can't pick it up. So in addition to the forge markers, there will be 2 more objective markers placed 12 inches from the remaining 2 corners of the board. These are diversion markers. They are flat objectives that can be stood on. Players deploy their armies up to 20 inches from the corner of which their forge is closest. So here you're actually seeing on the map here, we actually have a forge marker, 2 diversion markers, and then another forge marker. So the Nova Open coins will be forge. The ones that say KR on them will be the ones that are not. They're going to be the diversion markers. So basically this game ends. In order to end the game, it says at the beginning of the fight phase, after all heroic combats have been resolved, a model carrying the jewel may attempt to throw it into the forge if he's within 2 inches of it. The model may not attempt this if he is engaged in combat, transfixed, immobilized, paralyzed, compelled, commanded, knocked to the ground, or carries the One Ring, because its power makes you too greedy for more jewels. So if your model attempts to throw the jewel, roll a d6. On a 4-up, he sees an opportunity and throws it into the forge. Might can be used to alter this. On a 1 through 3, he does not throw it in fear of missing. If he is in base contact with the objective marker, then he may automatically throw it into the forge, as he is not affected by the above conditions that would deny his attempt. The game ends at the end of the turn in which a jewel is thrown into a forge. Now, guys, if you're wondering why I didn't call the jewel a ring, because clearly you guys can see the forge is Mount Doom, the jewel is the One Ring. I didn't call it this because if I called it the One Ring, then everyone would be completely confused by the actual One Rings that might be on the board. So next, we're going to go into the next thing here. Special rule, you cannot offer me this jewel, which is, of course, Gandalf's phrase. The jewel may not be carried by the highest point costed model in your army. If multiple models in your army are tied for the most expensive, then your opponent nominates the model that may not carry it amongst those models. Additionally, flying models may not carry the jewel, since Tolkien does not seem to like taking advantage of flying creatures in his books. So this is actually one of the crazier rules, but actually, I know it's a joke, but at the same time, it is a balancing feature.
Fly, you fools.
So essentially, the primary objective, cast it into the fire, you receive 5 points if you successfully throw the jewel into the forge. And then the secondary objectives, one does not simply walk into Mordor. Essentially, you gain 1 point for each diversion marker you control at the end of the game. If you kill the enemy general, you gain 3 points, and if you kill at least 1 enemy jewel bearer, you get 2 points. And that is all the special rules. Alright guys, so this is the board. We're actually going to be playing in our Nor board, which is basically just a ruins. Kind of the easiest one to represent what Nova might look like. Nova might have maybe 1 or 2 more terrain pieces than this. As you guys know, we will be doubling the terrain from last year, but this is essentially how we deploy. This is the only scenario where it really doesn't matter who goes first because we're so far apart. We're only 20 inches from the corner, so this is me and my force. I've got my crossbows already lined up, plus my 2 phalanxes on the edge. He's got pretty much kind of a similar arbitrary setup where it's just like, all right, he puts his cavalry on one side and everything. Now, the reason it's arbitrary is simply we're so far away we could readjust at any time. Now, remember, the mission is to get the jewel to the enemy forge. Now, we also want to catch these diversion markers, not only because it extends the range of the forge, which allows us to throw it in by 2 inches each. Not sure if you guys caught that, but yeah, every diversion marker we hold means that instead of 2 inches, it becomes 4 inches or 6 inches that I can throw it in. But also, it's an objective point. So for my force, just for right now anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give the light object ring to my shaman. It's just going to be with him for now. No real reason to that. I'm just sort of holding it with him. And Jacob, what about you? Who has it?
Megalus.
All right, Megalus holds it. Now remember, highest costed model cannot hold the ring, so Thranduil can never take it, and my general, the shaman with the shield, the captain with the shield, also cannot take it. All right, and let's go ahead and begin priority. Alright guys, and for priority, I'm going to go ahead and first channel the Uruk-hai Shaman. I'm also going to call Advance with the Drummer. For those of you guys who don't know, everyone within 12 inches of the Drummer gets to move 3 inches faster. Now keep in mind, they do not have to stay within 3 inches of the Drummer like the Heroic March rule. Are you going to call any heroic actions, Jake?
No, I'm just going to let you be as fast as my friggin' cavalry, you stupid.
Alright, so he's actually dismayed that Isengard gets to move this quickly. Now, keep in mind guys, I'm not going to go walk you through every single move simply because, well, it's going to be a long distance. So,
good models need a drum.
Well, here, let's go ahead and start with the Shaman's effect. So I've channeled a heroic channeling for a Fury, and I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 point of might and 2 points of will. So let's go ahead and see if that casts. And, well, it does. It does with that dice. So, therefore, that passes, and I will go ahead and continue with my move. Alright guys, and we're at the end of the move phase of the first turn. And so the crossbows have actually just lined up for some good shooting down these ranks. As you can see, we expected the Cav models to move out in the open. It's actually quite a distance to clear, so hopefully we can actually get some really great shots on there. Otherwise, the other groups are moving forward toward the diversion marker, and this group with my generals moving toward the diversion marker. And also, we see their groups have moved up as well. So as far as Mirkwood, what's happening over here?
Just as you were stating, my guys are lined up, but I made sure to measure. I'm out of firing range, and I also get to move before you, so I can kind of get away from your alleyway of death and carnage. My bows right here moved 3 inches, so maybe I can get lucky in a couple pot shots into your shaman. Then I got Meglis over here. Essentially, I'm going to try and counter him with your general, because with Orcrist, he's actually really good at mince-meating Uruk-hai. So, we're going to see how this works. I don't know what I'm going to do about your 9-inch moving bomb, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, so as far as shooting, I've got essentially 7 shots. So I've got 2 guys from here that don't have in no ways. I'm going to take a pot shot at your general. And then the other...
My general? Are you talking about the shaman?
Oh, yeah, sorry, the ring, the jewel bearer. That's
okay.
him, right?
Yep.
And then Megalith is just going to maybe pop a lucky shot at a berserker or something. So, we're going to see how these 2 without the in the way go. Awesome. Starting off a good start. I need a 5 to wound you.
You would need, against the shaman, yes, 5s.
Nope. And then 4 with...
You had 2 rolls to hit. You hit on it. Oh, you moved. Yep, that's right.
So now the 4 with in the ways. First in the way. Awesome. They shoot the bricks right in front of them. Is it worth me doing an auto hit or shooting 3 times? I'm essentially, you know what? I'll shoot the 3 times because I know I'm going to guaranteed 1 hit off 3 dice. So I'll just shoot the 3 times, and I'll be targeting supports. Yeah, I have range for supports. So I'll prioritize supports with into-ways for berserkers. So Megalith. Awesome. First in the way. Awesome.
So this is past my friend.
This is past the berserker, so now it's in the spears, which I still need 5s, right?
Yep.
Go Megalith.
All right,
Got
1 down. And with no shaman there, 1 is removed.
Get out of here, you stupid.
All right, any other shooting?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, and let's go ahead and remove that. He is right here. All right, and for turn 2 priority, let's go ahead for the Isengard force.
Yeah.
It is a 1.
Yeah.
And 5 for the elves. And so we start with an elven priority. All right, guys, and for the end of the second round move phase, and the elves have actually pushed forward. They've just moved a little slightly forward, and Legolas moving once again half speed. The elven bowman up there, what are you trying to do up there, Jim?
Well, I got the first 3 that essentially jumped to the top so they can still shoot. The bottom 3, they didn't move, so that way they can get the 3 up, and then they can move up next round and still shoot. So essentially I'm just maximizing shots.
All right, otherwise we got the elves are kind of taking position. Now keep in mind, this will provide them an in the way because the structure they're behind, actually I can only really see the heads of the elves from where the crossbows are actually looking. So now what I can do though is fire at these top bowmen, of course with an in the way on the rampart, and I can fire at those bowmen in between the two little arches.
Hopefully they'll shoot you first.
Yes. So the shaman has moved a little bit away from my ranks. I'm actually moving everyone this way. I called another advance, moved them another 9 inches, so we're starting to reach each other pretty quickly. And otherwise, this formation kind of shuffled left rather than meeting Thranduil up at the top. Thranduil is kind of racing out of range of the crossbowmen. So that is the end of that move phase. Let's go ahead and go into the shooting. What's the shooting like? What do we got?
All right, so I've got 3 shots. I'm going to shoot at the front rank of your bowmen. These did all 4s because they moved. But there will be no in the way. Nice. Come on, let me get 1. Let me get 1. I'll take 2.
Oh, takes 2.
All right, 2.
2 crossbows, and we'll assume that, I guess, what, the outskirts?
Yeah, these 2 of them.
All right, so he wipes out 2 crossbows. So now I actually get to return fire on him.
Hold on.
Hopefully.
Hold on. I still got these 3 and then Megalus. I still got a lot more shots.
Any in the ways?
These ones will require in the way. Well, 1 won't. These 2 will. And then Megalus, I'll do his auto. I'll probably do his auto thing. So the one that doesn't require in the way hits, kills 1.
Oh, kills another one. This is not good.
And then the 2 that don't require in the ways, 1 doesn't hit, pass the in the way, kills. Nope. And then I've got.
All right, let me go ahead and kill another one off. So he actually shot another one of these guys out. I guess it'll be the front one here.
And then I'll have Megalus just auto hit 1. And nothing.
Okay.
Actually, I do have Toriel right here who moved half. She'll try and take a pot shot at the Berserker, because why not? And she doesn't need hit. So way to go, Toriel.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fire the same shots. Now, I don't have as many crossbowmen left. So
feels so good.
Actually, what do I got here? So I guess I have what, 9 left.
Yep.
From my shots. And now the ones at the top, I actually won't need in the ways. Well, actually, I will. I'll need it on the top. Yeah, the rampart itself.
You won't need it in the way for this guy, but these 2 you will.
Okay. So let me go ahead and fire at the ones that don't. So let's go ahead and take some dice. I'm gonna use the big dice because they're easier to see on film. And so let's go ahead and fire 9 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Move these aside.
Do you want to do the ones that don't require 2 in the way?
Yeah, let's. What's the ones that require in the way?
You got 5 that don't have it in the way for him.
Okay.
And then these ones require in the way for that, and then anything.
So let's fire 2 dice. Let's just see where we get with it.
All right.
All right. So 2 in the way, none in the way. So both of these don't require it in the way. And yeah, he would definitely take him out. Now, unfortunately, I rolled them together, so I actually wasted a sit.
Take it.
But then we got the rest of them. So
these ones will need 1 for.
the ramparts.
Yeah, if you're shooting at these.
Yeah, let me shoot it up. All right. And
Wait, I think you rolled too many dice. Oh no, you rolled 2.
I rolled
2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're good. So you got
Okay,
3 hits.
So 3 hits. And let's do it. 2 get through. And
Yes.
no kills. So just 1 guy dies. Unfortunately, the elves really took the better part of the shooting in this
Love
one.
it.
All right, and there is no fight, so we're gonna go into priority for round 3. So let's go ahead and do priority right now. What do we got? Isengard gets a 2, and elves get a 3.
You going to call in your heroics?
As for heroics, no, I will not. So go ahead and move.
So essentially, I'm trying a tactic here. I just had my 2 elves jump up here, so they'll be firing on 4s. They'll hit on 3s. Thranduil just kept moving around because I really want him to hit that flank hard, but he might not even get there this game. Legolas took a hard right, moved it all the way around. He's hiding behind this so that the crossbows can't actually see him. And then the elves here Just got online. I got Tariel in the center who didn't move, and then I've got these 6 up here. I'm using these 6 for a reason, and if it happens, you'll see why I left them there. If it doesn't happen, oh well, if it doesn't happen, they'll just die.
All right. And otherwise, he's got all his war bands there. Now, as far as the Isengard flanks, like I said, guys, we're going to try to do these without revealing too many of our details, but essentially the crossbows stayed still. The other phalanx moved further to the left, obviously to counter Legolas, because I can't let him get to my forge. And the other group moved off to the left using another advance, just moving 9 inches, but staying a little more than 6 inches away from all of his troops so he can't charge me. And then these 2 just kind of stayed here, and there's a reason for that. So, all right, and that is the end of that. Let's go ahead into the shoot phase. What do you got first, Jacob?
All right, so all my elves are just going to take shots at these. I don't require in the way for these 3.
No,
these 6 technically, so I'm going to try and shoot at them first. So the 2 that need force. Attaboy, guys. Awesome.
Great job.
And then the 3 that need 3s. All right, there we go. Now if I could just do that again, I'll take it.
All right, 1 more dies. Now, as far as mine, I actually will need, what, same in the way? It's just 1 in the way for the rampart that you're on?
You will, but I'm going to have Tariel take a pot shot.
Oh, go ahead.
She will take a pot shot at a, you know what? You're shaman, because why not?
Of the shaman?
Yeah.
All right, shaman's in the front.
On a 3. Way to go, Tariel! You are awesome!
All right. So I got 6 shots I actually can take because remember he killed one of mine. So let's go ahead. 6 shots right here. Moving these aside. And all right. And
Impressive.
I hit with 3 of them. And the in the ways.
Oh,
All 3 go through.
that sucks.
And
Yay!
nothing. All right. Well, might as well have hit the wall.
Awesome.
So I lose a single crossbow and he loses nothing.
Elves are winning the shooting battle.
And I guess we'll just remove this one. And that is it. There is no fight, so we'll go ahead on to priority. So for priority, let's go ahead with the Isengard priority.
I want to lose this. I want to lose this.
You have 3.
I want to lose it real bad. I want to lose. No.
You got a 5. All right, and are you calling any heroic actions? I know I'm not.
I'm actually going to call a nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll go ahead and tell you what happened at the end of the move. All right, guys, and the end of that move phase. Now, we're of course doing the aftermath of it just because me and Jacob are taking a long time to think about these matches, so we don't want to bog you guys down with the thoughts and decisions. So let's just get right into it. Here's what we did. As far as the elves, they did move first. So the elves, what did you do, Jake?
All right, so Legolas essentially joined up with Thranduil because I want to hit this flank really hard because, hey, the bomb is way over there, so I've got a better chance of surviving through this than I do that. So that's what this side
Actually, you
did.
got Thranduil with you too.
Yep, so I got Legolas and Thranduil right here, so there's a lot of power right here, and I'm hoping to use it to good effect. I got some elves up here that got into a skirmish with your guys. I'm not feeling too bad about these fights.
Actually, it's a lot of pretty bad fights in your favor for the most part.
Yeah.
But overall, 1-6 will ruin a day.
Yeah. So there's that, and then these elves did not move. They're just waiting to accept your horrific charge. Although if I do get the next priority, I know I'm gonna bog that bomb down with bodies and just explode and die.
All right, guys. Well, you obviously see where my men moved in this. Otherwise, the archers also did not move, so let's go ahead and go into the shooting phase.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and see what your archers do.
All right. So
As you can see, I actually moved 2 berserkers in front. He'll need 6s now in order to kill them. So I have to make it in the way for these guys.
or I can try and shoot at your stupid bomb.
You're gonna shoot at the bomb itself?
No. The torch bearers. Because I need
okay.
5s.
5s kill them, and then
6
1
for him, right?
Yep.
All right. You know what? Because I don't want to pass that. You know what? That bomb still won't be able to get fully to me. So you know what? No, I will take pot shots at your dudes. At your
All right.
crossbows. So the only in the way I'll need is for your stupid meat shield. So I need 3s. Come on, guys.
The worst roll in elven kind caught on film.
Woo!
He can't even reroll. So I guess you're done?
No, I have Toriel. She's gonna try and shoot that torchbearer. So
All
come on,
right.
Tariel's gonna come through. Tariel's gonna come through. Yes, Tariel. Ooh, do I want to mite it? I'm gonna mite it.
You're gonna might it, kill a torchbearer?
Yeah, why not?
So you're killing a sapper?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and remove him. Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Shaman. Just forgot.
Oh yeah, roll your
Shaman is right there.
Roll your fury.
Viewers would have been like, what about him? And he saves him.
You jerk.
And it's over.
Awesome. All right,
All
Tariel,
right.
you're useless again.
So now we're gonna go ahead with my shots. So we actually have 3 crossbows that are able to see Thranduil and his hordes.
Yeah, so these 3 that won't require any additional in the way.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and do them. Here we go.
Yay!
Only 1 hit. And then horse or rider. Guy gets a rider. And oh, nice. I actually killed one.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that is. So next we have the last set of them. The last set are actually gonna all fire at these men on top over here. So let's go ahead and keep the original shots going. So we got 4 shots and 2 hit.
Yes.
1 hit a wall
Yes.
and nothing. So shooting at them has continued to be pointless throughout the rest of the game.
We did win that shoot phase, though, killing them.
All right, and I guess what we're gonna go ahead into now is the
Fight
phase. So we actually have only 1 real set of fights here. So Jake, it's your priority. Where are we going?
Let's do this big, gigantic 6-on-2 here.
All right, so we have 6 on his 2. He actually has an elf supporting him right from the top. We're allowing him support there. And so let's go ahead and see what the elves get.
Yes.
6 will stop me. So, go ahead. I am not trapped just because simply how the failings could move to the side.
Yeah.
And
so
yep,
it's 6s, right?
you will need 6s.
Ah.
All right. So, I will go ahead and back up. Essentially, the middle rank will move off to the side. All right, and there you go. Jake politely moving for me. Now,
So we've got this 2
a set on 3. Remember?
3-on-3? Oh
Yep.
yeah, you pulled the support off. So 3-on-3.
Exactly. This guy is not in the fight, so
Yeah.
it's just these 3 on him. And I did pull the support off.
All right.
So,
Let me see that 6. Yay!
and you got a 6 again. All right.
I need-
He keeps rolling these.
Still 6s, right?
You do need still 6s.
Well, see, I can't roll a 6 to kill you, but I can win fights all day.
Well, he's certainly stalling the game out. And lastly, a 1-on-1 fight.
Yes. With this guy, you have. Oh yeah, 1-on-1. Yeah, I'll try and kill you. Ah!
Ah, all right. You're it.
Yay!
And
Oh!
it was almost.
I
a 6.
saw it.
No. Actually, a 5 will do it.
Really?
Yep, that's a
Oh,
crossbowman.
that's right. You.
Yep.
Woo!
All right, guys. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, the crossbow was the one who pulled him off, so therefore a 5 will wound.
Get out of there!
And that is the end of him.
Awesome. And then these guys just back up.
All right, and that is the end of combat. So we're going on to the priority for the next phase. So let's go ahead and roll priority. And priority for the Isengard, 5.
I actually wouldn't mind losing this. Ah, okay, good.
All right, and he lost priority, so we'll go ahead into the move.
All right.
Any heroics?
That is a good one. I will call a heroic move.
Right with Taro? All
I'm
right.
gonna make you burn some might over there.
And do I want to burn the might? I don't believe I will. So go ahead and move.
Okay, so what I did for the heroic is I essentially blocked the bomb from getting to Tariel and blowing her up. So I've got 4 on his essentially 3 here because these 2 engage these berserkers, and then I got 4 on his general, and then I just grabbed people along the sides. I'm using these to make sure he can't throw that bomb around me with his stupid
Drummer.
horse.
All right, and with that being said, it's going to be the rest of my move phase. None of his other stuff has moved as of this point. All right, guys, we're at the end of the move phase. Now, just as a recap, essentially, I moved my forces off to the left while moving the bomb by itself. Now, this engineer could carry it by himself as a heavy object because he moved only 3 inches, and he moved it just in front of these warriors right here. It gets activated at the beginning of the fight phase. Now, you might think it's weird that I didn't put the Berserker there. That's the reason, because the Shaman is affecting the Sapper, so therefore he automatically passes the Courage test needed to ignite it. So other than that, we're all deep in the fights here, which of course we'll get to in the fight phase. These guys, of course, have continued to engage each other and want to kill each other. And these guys pretty much stayed put. And therefore, the Elven Cav sort of moved off and to the right of us, and a couple Cav went back, of course, toward the diversion marker, which is points. So, that is it, unless, Jake, you want to add anything further?
Nope.
All right, and shooting. So, go ahead with your shots.
Do I have range of these berserkers?
Alright, so for my shots, unfortunately, one of my guys' helmets is blocking the Sapper's legs, so I can't shoot him like Legolas should have in Homestead.
So basically, guys, as you know, legs do count as part of the miniature, as far as the torso and everything. So I would get in the way, and he cannot fire at me in that case.
But I can put shots into the Shaman, because the only way I have are these 2 pikemen here.
Just one.
Just one? Okay, so either way it'd be a win-win
Yep,
for me.
just that pikeman's head in the front.
So, I've got 5 shots.
Yep.
And I need 3s. Come on, guys, don't poop the bed like you did last time. Kind of. First in the way. Alright. Do I kill him? I do.
You do? Oh, wow. All right, Fury for that.
Oh, don't make it. Don't. Oh,
All right, pikeman's gone.
Alright, so that's this guy, and now Shaman. Yes!
Actually, that is 2 wounds.
Yes, it is. You can fail both of these right now.
And
Yes!
he fails both. Fate will save him.
So he takes 1 wound?
He takes 1 wound. Yeah, so he's actually almost dead. Which means I would have had to take a courage test for the bomb. That actually would have worked. So
Darn it. Alright, so
yeah, that would have completely foiled my plan.
that would have been so good. That's all the shooting I got.
Alright, and as far as mine, I will go ahead and return fire with my guys over here. I have 3 shots leading into these guys.
So
Are
you
in the
won't
way?
need it in the way for this guy. Won't these 2 won't need it in the way for that horseman right there, but they will for this bush if they try and shoot them.
Alright, I'll go for Legolas. Let's see if we can do it.
Those 2 in the ways.
So, 3 shots. Let's go ahead.
Yay!
First
in
in the way.
Passes
Gets
first
through.
one. Now next
and
one.
now Legolas.
No,
Right.
because you've got that 1 elf in the way. You've got
Yeah.
this tree and then that elf.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, elf.
Yay!
Ah, he hits the elf. Alright. Hit horse or rider. Horse.
Kills the horse.
Kills the horse. Alright. And as far as the others, we'll go ahead and just finish them up. I do have 4 more shots onto the L's on the top, so
Yay!
there goes that. All right, and into fight phases. So now, at the beginning of the fight phase, the bomb is declared. However, heroic fights are also declared. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call a heroic strike with my Urukai captain, the general there, fighting Tariel. So, other than that, any counters?
I am going to counter with Tariel. She's going to burn her last point of might.
All
And,
right.
heroic strike.
Okay. What is she called Might on? Yeah. She went to kill that guy.
She killed the guy. She did the move, the heroic move, and then this is her last point.
All right. So last point of might for Tariel. Okay, then the bomb will activate before any heroic fights are actually resolved.
Roll a 1 right now.
So, let me go ahead and, obviously I would take a courage test first, but I auto-pass that, so here's the roll. Nice. A 4. So, and for the damage, and that's fine, because that's all I need. So, a single wound onto all targets will blow away everybody.
You didn't get this back guy, right?
Yeah, I didn't get the back.
So,
it's 6 of them.
these 3 right here.
And take away my bomb.
I will take away your bomb.
Hey, look, now I got a rider for my dead guy. You got a Fury then?
Oh yeah, actually I do.
Oh,
Yep, I do get a Fury for that.
Are you kidding me?
Actually I do.
Are you kidding? Oh, he's just standing there in a crater, missing half his body.
Survived. And he was like a little up.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, and let me go.
Put my elf down.
Alright, and then the elf replaces the horseman that I killed, or I'm sorry, dismounted. Now, I don't think they have expert rider. They do. Oh, okay. So go ahead and roll a dice. You get to re-roll if they fail.
They do have expert rider.
And you re-roll that.
Yay!
All right, you're good. Otherwise, we would have broken his neck. All right, and so we're gonna go ahead into the fight phases. Now, as for fights, who has priority here?
You do.
I do. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and start fights in proper order here. Let's we'll just go down the line. So what do we got? Berserker plus a pikeman onto 2.
Yep.
All right. So let's go ahead.
I got a 4.
All right, a 4 for him, and for my guys,
You're gonna win.
a 6, and for the kill, a 6 will kill. All right, and for the next fight,
Again.
what do we got? 2.
You got 2 on 2.
Okay. And a 4, and a
win.
6. And of course, going into it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to declare that they were fainting just simply because I can. The Berserker is being supported here. Okay. So the Berserker will be the big dice. And
Oh, you get to reroll that 1.
I do get to reroll a 1.
Yay!
A 4. What's your defense value?
5.
I will need 5s. Okay. So
Now we've got our heroic. Well, if you want to do that one, do 4 on 3.
let's see. Will I be trapped? Yes, I will
be trapped.
Yeah, let's do the other fights. I don't think it'll solve anything, but we'll see. So I get
got
3
these 3 on
onto 2.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
I can use a 6 right now. 5. I'll take it.
Nice. And my Berserker.
Dang it.
6s. And of course, like I said, the Berserker will be fainting. And a.
Oh, you're not dead. He's not dead yet.
He is not dead.
And you need a what? A yes.
Higher than that.
Yes.
So.
All right, now
he survives.
2 on to a lot. Is he supporting or what is he doing?
Let's see here.
He's a sapper, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just a saber. Yeah, so
you've got 2 berserkers and this guy.
2 Berserkers and a guy. So,
see that 6. I'll take it.
All right,
4.
here's Berserkers. 5.
Goodness gracious.
And here they are again.
There, that's
Oh, my 5. Yep, there we go. And now Tariel's combat.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do the heroic fight strike.
Yes.
All right, I'm at fight 6.
I'm.
Woo! Which doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. I still win. All right.
Basically.
So Tariel's 2 attacks.
So obviously I'll be fainting since he's higher fight than me.
I will be. Can Tariel? No, Tariel has daggers, right?
Daggers, yes, she can faint as well.
Oh, okay. So I'll have the first 2 fainting, and then well, she's got 3 attacks. So I've got.
Well, keep in mind, if you faint with her and you end up getting too far, I'll end up beating you in a fight value potentially.
Oh yeah, that's true. So well, she's already strength 4. I'll still need 5s. I'll still need 5s.
You'll need 6s. Remember, my general has defense 7.
Strength 4 to 7.
Yep. It is 6s.
It won't matter. I'm still going to. You'll be trapped. I'll take the chance. All right. So here's everyone. So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
You see a 6. Yes.
6s. All right.
And doubling up.
Yeah, I don't think I can move from there.
No, because there's 3 here.
Yeah, it'd be really tough. All right.
All right. So here's the front, or here's Tariel, because no, everyone needs 6s, right?
Yep.
So there's Tariel, and then 1, 2, 3. So
Tariel doubled up.
Well, this is everybody. So Tariel. Oh no,
Oh,
this
you're
is
gonna
just
roll
Tariel.
twice.
You're right. So I'll just do Tariel right now. Nothing.
Okay.
And then the other 3. 1.
Damn. All right. So 1 wound. Here, I'll go ahead and take one of those. Fury save. I'll let it go. And fate. Fate will save.
All right. So I think I back up.
Yep. And that will be the end of those fights. And so what do we got left? We'll go ahead and roll closer to the fight here.
Yep.
All right. And we got another little
This guy's dead.
sortie here. And
So here we've got a sword and a support versus your 3.
Yes. The support's kind of like off to the side, but
Yeah.
he was meant to be standing there.
so, all right.
5.
5. And for mine,
I'll take it.
yep, 5. You will win.
And I need 5s, right?
Yes.
Woo! There's 2. And I need 6s for him.
Woo! All right.
Get out of there, you.
Yeah, this is not good. That was unexpected.
All right, and then 1 on 2. I will shield with the glaive.
All right, and mine. Oh my god. Luckily he shielded. Oh, you can only shield when all of them are shielded.
There's only one in that
Oh,
fight.
there's only one. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you're just shielding. All
That's
right.
the only reason why I shield.
So I basically just moved back.
Yep, and I will lift him
And
off of you.
thank goodness he shielded.
Yes.
And so 3 on what, 1?
Yep. So I will shield with him as well.
All right.
5.
And
6. Jerk.
6 will do it. So, put that 6. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and strike. And
There we
6
go.
will kill. And lastly, 1 on 2. I'm gonna shield with my pike.
Get out of there, you. Yes.
I automatically lost it.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. All right, and that is it for all combats. And back to priority for the next turn. So let's go ahead and roll that. What do the L's get?
Yes.
And I believe that automatically means it goes to you.
Yes. I wanted that so bad.
All right, and so with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and call a heroic with my captain, which is unavoidable.
I am going to call a heroic march with Thranduil.
Okay, he's going to call a heroic march with Thranduil. What is he doing, gentlemen?
Actually, no. I'm not going to call a heroic march.
He's not going to call a heroic march.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
He's going to march through the woods. He's going to try to take the ringed Gondor. No,
Yes, to Gondor.
to Mordor.
There's a volcano hidden in Minas Tirith. Shh, don't tell anyone.
So, as of that, then, in that case, I am still not actually going to move. I'm not going to call a heroic action or anything like that. Not with these guys. All right, and that is the end of my movement. Well, actually, no. We still have a heroic move over here. I'll let you know what I see with that. All right, guys, and so it's the end of my heroic, and my general has declared Order Drunken Maneuver 66. So, essentially what that means is we actually called in advance, so I couldn't actually engage any of his men. My drummer actually has the ring. Not sure if I caught that on camera, but essentially in a turn, many turns ago, actually, I passed it off to my drummer at the beginning of a move phase, which you can do. You can only do it one time, at the beginning. And then what I did was I moved my drummer on top of this little hill here, about 4 inches away from the objective, and then I surrounded like as much as possible with all my men. Now he needs to take a climb test to get onto that part, but other than that, yeah, it'd be pretty. I mean, Jacob, are we arguing both that it's impossible for any of his men to get there?
Yeah, I cannot get to
Yeah, so he can't get to my drummer. All right, now that doesn't mean he can't be shot by bows. His bowman can shoot at me still, so that's still a problem. But what I did was I put the shame in here in order to try to fury my drummer, keep him alive. So, and then surrounded the shame him with pikes. Then my general who called the order ran away. No, oh, actually, you know what? he can't do that. He has to stay within 6 inches. So the general actually moved. He actually moved here.
What about them?
Wait, hold on. Damn it! Alright, I can't do 100%. Alright, this is gonna be an aftermath after an aftermath. Hold on, let me fix this mess. And we're back with the cluster that was there, completely fixed. The men over there are no longer there. The men over here are no longer here. They're all here now. So, this didn't go as planned. The idea was to have a guy run over here and grab a diversion marker. As you guys know, it extends the radius of the forge by 2 inches. But I don't have a guy there anymore, so now I no longer can throw it in. And but I'm still gonna go ahead and stay here. Next turn I will be in base contact, so hey, there is some merit to that. And I'll keep these guys here just to protect the shaman. And that will be it for my heroic move. Alright guys, and it's the end of the move phase, and it is getting heated. So, we actually are incredibly close to each other's forges. Here, what did Tariel do over here?
So Tariel engaged this berserker and looks like your sapper.
Yes.
Just for the bonus attack, and I'm hoping to try and gang train some berserkers and get them out of my face. These guys ran around here, that way when you actually, if you don't die to shooting, they'll be able to countercharge and get to you that way. So yeah, that's about it.
All right, and as far as my guys, I ran a single model over here. He will probably get shot though. Not expecting him to last long against the, what is it, 3 elven archers who have a clear shot. So, yeah, that's not good.
That's a thing.
So anyway though, but other than that, the combat ensues, and I still have my crossbows, have not moved them. And then as far as this, now this is actually a chaotic mess here.
It really is.
So a berserker. Ooh.
Careful.
And then earthquakes happen. And so basically, we got a captain with a berserker and multiple pikes. Actually, this pikeman is actually in combat with him.
Where's your, is that your captain right there?
Yes, that is my captain. And they're all in combat with this single guy. Legolas has met combat with a berserker only.
Yep.
And the support he has here has met combat with all 3 of them. And pretty much then this combat. Other than that, he has...
I moved 2
Cat.
riders out there to control that objective to give me that extra 2 inches, because we all know 2 inches is a big deal.
Yes, it's a huge deal in this match. In fact, right now, unless he kills that model right there, I could actually potentially win the game right now. So, remember that the ring is thrown into the forge, or the jewel is thrown into the forge at the beginning of the fight phase. However, after heroic combats are resolved. So with that in mind, let's go ahead into the shoot phase. What do you got for us?
All right, well, I've got
3 shots were clear that we saw from the video.
4 shots.
4 shots.
This guy can't. You can get down to his level. This guy right here. Not this guy.
Sure. Yeah,
This
we'll
guy.
go for it. Yep, we'll go for it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, we'll go for it. All right.
So 4 shots at your...
Fail them all. And in the way for air?
Shut up, you.
There it is, right here. Here it is. Here it is.
Yes!
No! He cheated.
Jimmy, you're getting promoted.
He cheated.
Here, let me go ahead and do what you did earlier.
And he died.
All right, over here, this one guy, I'll try and shoot your drummer.
Okay.
Nah. That's it for shooting.
All right, and now I have all of my shots. So my shots here are actually going to go into his cavalry.
Weather the storm, Cav.
So-
Weather the storm.
Let's go ahead into 7 shots. And then 1 more. Oh, there we go. And
Put him to bed. Yes.
only 3 hits.
So you want to do one at a...
Oh yeah, that would have been a smart move. So here, let's first rider.
He's safe.
All right, second for the same guy.
He's safe.
And then his horse.
Horse is dead.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
I fail my... No, I don't.
I killed a horse, which is largely irrelevant.
Hey, elves take offense to that.
All right, and that is it for the shooting phase. So let's go into the combats. There are your combats, however, I am calling a heroic fight with my captain.
I'm calling a heroic fight with Legolas.
All right, so let's go ahead and start those combats first. First, let's roll 4 up, and you get to fight first. So it is mine.
All right, so I've got a bannered horseman.
A bannered horseman? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so what does that give you?
It gives me essentially 3 dice.
No, 2. I charged you.
Oh, that's right.
So you guys didn't know, but the only ones he charged with were actually just Legolas. That's it.
Yep.
That's actually all he charged with. Actually, he left the other guys kind of hanging.
Yep.
And I just grabbed them up. So, go ahead.
Well,
And then the banner reroll. So a 5 as a highest result. Now, guys, as you can see here, I have a captain that's 2 dice plus a point of might. So I'll roll him separately. Otherwise, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the berserker. So that is 6 dice that are not mightable. I did right. 2.
so you got the berserker.
3, 4. Yep, 6. And
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
You saw it here first, folks.
Yes.
3 is the highest roll with them. Here's the captain.
Aw.
I had to get his hopes up real quick. All right, so let's go ahead with the non-captain rolls. Here's the berserker. You can reroll 1s.
Poop the bed. Poop the bed. Yes.
I did. And the other 4.
I think
The
that gets
5. Yeah, the 5 gets him. All right. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and first off, we're going to move the captain into Legolas's fight. Oh, hell, let's just move all of them into Legolas's fight. Let's destroy Legolas. Let's crush him.
Do you have to do a climb test for that?
No, I'm actually just descending. So, ascensions will not require the same tests. And he'll fight Legolas as well. And so will he. Now, guys, this hill causes massive problems, but I don't want to ruin his fine cast models. All right. So, but you get the point, guys. He's the berserker. He's made of metal, so it's kind of hard to stand him. But they will all fight Legolas. So, essentially, we have now a captain on Legolas, plus a berserker. Yeah, 2 berserkers and that guy. Now, Legolas actually has a higher fight at fight 7, so let's go ahead and see.
So I've got 4 attacks that I can might.
Go ahead.
We'll see if I need to.
All right, and so for my captain. Yes. And for the berserker. Yes. That's the first one. And the second berserker.
Yes.
And then the last one. So you may not even have to might it.
Yes.
Yep. No, highest is 4.
All right. So I've got 8 dice essentially.
Yes. And he will knock down all of my guys, so he probably will kill whatever target he's going after.
All right. So I'm gonna
Especially since he has Orcrist. Oh. Actually, Orcrist is a big deal. Orcrist,
that's right.
yeah,
You
so
have
terror.
Tests. Well,
Yeah.
you have a captain in berserker.
Yeah,
so-
more than likely I'll pass, guys, but let's go ahead and just test him anyway. Here's the captain.
He's good.
Yep, and then the berserker, which is whatever.
Yeah. And then the next
And the last berserker.
Oh, yeah, I saw the 1. All right. So I need 5s to kill.
Actually, the other berserker didn't even jump in there. That he was already there. But
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that's true. I charged you.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So I need 5. Kills the first one.
Kills which one?
One of the berserkers. So
Okay.
for the one
So,
in charge.
all right,
And then the second one goes after the next berserker.
all right,
Kills that one.
okay,
And then next 4 will go on the captain.
all right.
Gets the captain.
The captain, this one has no shield, so he has fight defense 6, which means that will get him.
All right.
So-
It does D3 wounds, so I have to do this because Orcrist.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's right.
Fate saves will be after. It only does 1.
Yay! All right, that's important. And a 6 will save. So that actually saves my life.
It does, actually, because I could have...
You could have actually won this game
I
right
could
now.
have won the game right now.
Yeah, you actually could have. But
I'll
alas.
take 2 Berserkers. And I've
Yeah.
still got 2 points of might. I'll take it.
And he will fall to the ground.
Get out of here!
And that is it for that fight. So we'll go into the next one. 3 onto 1 with an elf.
I will, shield.
All right, go ahead.
Take that, you.
All right, the shielding wins. And now let's go into the next fight. So the next one we have, it is a Elven Cav with 2 Berserkers. Actually, it's on both sides of him, plus a pikeman support. So let's go ahead to the 2 Berserkers.
Only roll 4.
All right.
You roll 5.
5. And 1 Berserker can faint, so let's go ahead and just do him. And the other one,
There we go.
6. All right, and the 6 will prevail. So I actually killed the horseman. And that is it for those fights over there.
Yep.
I was hoping to kill that other guy too. All right,
Alright,
let's go on to the middle ones.
over here, you've got 2 on 1.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my dice and see.
I'm going to be shielding.
All right, so what's happening here? Which one are we giving?
So this one right here, 2 on 1.
2 on 1. All right.
I win.
All right, the elf wins. So Isengard backs away, and the elf goes for the kill. Oh no, actually
I
he's
shielded.
shielding. Sorry.
I'm going to shield with this one too.
All right, he's got 2 on 1.
I win.
All right. So I guess I'm just backing away all the time.
Go away. All right, I'm going to try and kill you with this one.
All right. What about this 1-on-1 over here?
Oh yeah, well I'll try and kill you there too.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All right. There's a 2.
poop the bed on that.
And a 3 for Isengard. And for the Isengard's kill, 5 will kill.
Yeah, it will. Sure. And I'm going to try and kill you here too.
Okay, go ahead.
Of course, when I try and kill you. Yay!
Ah, he wins.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Because I'm an elf.
And then the last of the fights.
So here, we've got 4 on your 2 here.
Okay. 4, yep, because I have a Berserker and a Sapper
Oh, sorry, I have 5 because Tariel's got 3 attacks plus the bonus
for being in multiple combat.
being in combat. So, here's 5.
All right.
6.
Yep,
Win.
you win. Berserker priority, I assume?
Yes. So here are Tariel's. So she needs 5s.
Yes.
So priority him and then next to the Sapper.
Okay.
Gets him.
Gets him, so he gets the Berserker.
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh, you have Fury.
I do have Fury,
You're gonna
so
fail it.
let's go ahead and see if I pass a Fury roll.
Yay!
Ah, you failed it.
Get out of it. All right, and then Sapper's got one guy.
Wait, which one fight is this?
That was just Tariel
Oh, that was just Tariel.
with her 4 Yeah.
All right.
And then I tried to kill him, but I failed.
All right.
So he just backs up.
Nah, it's somewhere on there.
Yeah. Yep, you got failed.
No.
Because he's metal.
He's carrying the ring, Frodo. Or
He's gonna-
whoever he is for
He's going to use the
halfling.
tree to hold him. There we go.
All right, no problem.
All right, and now we've got 2, 4, 6 on the Berserker.
All right, go ahead and roll your absurd amount of dice.
2, 4, 6. I do not get a 6.
Wow, all right, shocking. And my 2 dice.
Yay.
Oh, I got a 5.
Would you be trapped for this? Or could you back up?
Yeah,
this
well,
way? All right.
say try.
So here's the first.
Woo! Nope,
Still
you
need
need 6.
Come on, guys. You have 1 job. You have 1. There we go. Up, Fury.
A single 6.
Oh, are you with
Fury!
It won't matter.
Alright, well, man. And that is it. Alright, guys, that is the end of the fight phase. And then neither of us can throw our rings into the pit. So I guess we are on.
It's
to the
at the end of the fights, right?
It's at the beginning of the fight.
Beginning of the fight, all right.
Yep, beginning of the fight after heroics are called. And unfortunately, I lost my guy near the forge, the diversion marker. And his is actually 4 inches. Check if yours is. Oh, wait, you were in a fight.
I was in a fight.
You were in a fight, yep. All right, then. Next turn. Let's see what priority.
Yes.
Wait a minute, that gives you. Oh, it doesn't give it
It does
automatically.
not automatically. Oh!
Yeah, wow. I rolled a 6. All right, any heroic actions?
I'll call heroic move with Thranduil.
With Thranduil, I will call one with the captain. So let's go ahead and see who will move first. A 1 through 3 will give it to me. Let me roll my dice because I believe I roll low.
Not this time. Yes!
That was like a drop. I don't even know
You
if there
tried
was a
to
roll.
cheat. It was in my favor.
It hit the little the indention.
I'm taking it though. I'm taking it.
All right, well, I'll show you guys what happened after this. All right, guys, and we are on it. The final turn, most likely, of this game. It is unbelievably close. Now, let me explain this here. Legolas used the heroic move in order to get 4 inches from my forge, which means that with 2 points of might left, he really, or actually, is it 3? No, it is 2. 2 points of might left, he basically has to roll only a 2 or higher in order to win the game. He can might the roll. Now, as for me, I went ahead and surrounded Thranduil. The reason why is I couldn't really get to Legolas at all.
Guys, I was highly debating jumping off my horse just so I can get the bonus attack because I knew he was going to try and charge him. But I figured Thranduil was still 2 points of might. I will have to roll 4 3s in order to not win. So
Exactly.
I decided to stay on the horse.
I mean, essentially, I surrounded him. It is his general, so I'm hoping that he just kind of whiffs it, and I ended up stealing those points.
That'd be bad. So over here, I had one elf. He's still 2 inches. He ran forward and dove for cover because this one orc is providing it in the way from this big giant gun line. So I'm hoping that'll keep me alive. Essentially, he's got to kill both of them, so it's going to be really hard to shoot me off of it.
Now, just so you guys are aware, remember these diversion markers, they increase the radius of my forge by 2 inches. So if I were to kill both of them, then that means that Legolas is now officially out of range by the time the fight phase starts. So that is a huge deal. Now, on the opposite spectrum, these bowmen are about to shoot my guy, who is also within 4 inches of forge. So now you may be wondering, okay, 4 inches, what happened to those guys at the bottom?
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm 2 inches away.
Okay, I was going to say, because I control... Oh, no, you control
No, it doesn't matter about control of the forge.
Right.
The forges aren't objective markers. So I actually have done this crazy little trick.
He did what I did.
I engaged his man and then laid behind the combat.
Actually, I give credit to him because he did it first, and then I just copied him with my elf.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying. But this basically means he can't actually fire at me at all. So then I engage the rest of his men, of course, in order to round them up, make sure they can't engage me. And then here I just completely engaged all of his men, multiple fights on all sides, trying to just hold up his men as much as possible, get the drummer to throw it in. Now I do have Fury, so hopefully Fury will save my drummer from a series of shots. But that is the big key. Do I save the drummer, or do I potentially kill these guys? It's gonna be a tough call for me that I'm gonna have to make right now. So essentially I'm gonna go ahead. I'm thinking it's the diversion markers. If I can deny you the shot, see, here's the thing I'm looking at, guys. He only has to roll a 2 or higher in order to win the game. Me, I gotta roll a 4 up in order to even just tie that.
If you shoot me off, though, I don't even get to throw it.
Exactly, and that's what I'm thinking. So, unfortunately, his archer's getting in the way, and throughout this whole game, I haven't really killed them.
Well, if you shoot my archers, I'll get to throw it. If you shoot them off,
then I would, exactly. So let's go ahead and fire the 7 shots.
Well, you've got to split them up because you've got some that have in the ways and some that don't.
You're right. So let me go ahead. Which ones have in the ways?
Well, all of them have in the ways for him.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do the in the ways, because he is holding the objective, right?
Yes.
So let's see first off how many hits I get. So this will be 7 shots.
So are these all shooting at him?
Well, these are just hits. So let me see.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, this is pretty much about average. And so I got 3 hits. More than likely, I will fail to actually do this. So let's go ahead and see what I get.
No?
Let's roll them one at a time. So first one on the rider. I got the rider. And
you shoot this guy?
Yes.
Okay.
And well, that's it. Pretty much, unless the other 2 go perfectly for me.
Nope.
Horse.
Oh yeah.
And and nope, no kill.
No, yeah, you do. Defense.
Nope. Defense 4 on 2. Oh, you have a defense of 4.
I think I don't have a. It's just a horse. It's not an armored horse.
No. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I kill the horse.
Yeah, so you kill a horse.
So whoop-de-doo, I kill the horse. And lastly, 1, which doesn't kill anything. So, unfortunately, I have failed in that respect. My archers really haven't done anything this whole game.
Now, let's hope my. Oh, do I kill myself? No, I do not.
All right. So he keeps his diversion marker, which is unfortunate. So now his shots back onto my guy. Can all of them actually shoot?
Yes. Oh yeah, they can. They're actually angled perfectly.
Yep. So, all right.
Okay. This is not the time to poop the bed, guys.
Yes. They pooped so hard. So both of our archers are like, nah, bro. Yeah, bro. I think I'm gonna let him do it.
Oh no.
So both of us can end up winning, actually tying this game.
We can win. Yeah, we can tie right
We
now.
can tie because we can't kill each other's diversion markers. So, should we just see if we win?
Yeah.
Or should we do all the fights?
Well, the throwing it in happens first, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does.
So you might not even get the points for the general.
You're right. Well, the game ends at the end of a turn of which.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So,
you could do-
we would
alright.
still technically fight all the fights.
So
So the first things
I'll leave
first.
it up to you. Do you want to throw them in, or you
Yeah,
want to save
no,
that for
we
last?
gotta. All right, guys. Well, so essentially the way it works is we would actually know ahead of time, but let's go ahead and save it. So
Yeah,
that's just for the purpose of the bat rep.
It won't hurt anything. 'Cause
Yeah. It's not
we can't
stopping
get to each
anything. All right, so let's first start off with this Sapper here against 2 guys. So Sapper, he's got a 1.
I auto win. Do I have to
Yeah,
roll
you
dice?
do. Nope, not really.
I just realized earlier, I auto won against you and I killed you because I rolled a die.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That.
But I have to give you permission to not roll dice. Otherwise, you always have to win the fight against me.
That's so stupid.
That's the reason I got away with
That's so stupid. So do
Well,
I?
I mean,
win?
it's just the way the fights work. You have to actually win the fight. You need my permission.
All
to
right,
not
so
roll.
I'm gonna win the fight.
Yep.
So I won the fight, even though I would have killed you.
Yep. He would have killed, and now he'll fail.
I still kill you. I double
even
kill you.
worse. Double kill means double
you
saves.
Okay, get on.
All right. I'm not rolling those for the forge. Like at all. All right. So next fight.
It's up to you. So we can go on. We got these 2. You got 3 on 1.
It's
Because he.
3
4
on 1, I guess.
Wait, 4. Can he
Well,
use
the
a
2 pikes. Yeah, he's sporting.
Yep.
Oh.
He's got a spear.
You jerk.
Oh no! Spears can't sport pikes.
That's
I messed that up. All right. So
I'll
here we
shield.
go.
5.
And we're gonna.
Yay!
Yep. So.
Let go.
All right, and I will back up. And next, I got a Berserker on Tariel plus the
Plus that one's
yep.
one guy.
So Berserker, I got a 6.
You do. I thought there was somebody else over there. Oh no, you engaged her. So 1, 2, 3 plus this, 6.
All right.
All right, and I need 6s again.
No, 5's for Tariel.
5 for Taro. So 5's for her. Take it and die right now.
All right.
You want to roll these? You got yours.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Roll yours.
One save. And Berserker dies.
All right, and then you've got your captain and 2 on him.
Yep.
I will shield.
So,
6.
Captain
tie
will
you.
be. Yeah, you tie me up. So Captain.
Nice. 6. So I got Elven Blade. Oh no, I don't, because I used it to shield, so it doesn't count as an
Yes.
Elven Blade.
All right, and 4 up, he wins.
I love it.
He does. All right, and what is next?
So here, it looks like you've got 1 on here. He's actually not fighting anybody.
Okay.
Why didn't I move him?
I guess
I completely forgot. But yeah, so you got 1 Berserker on my guy, and then there's 2 on your Berserker, so we'll do the 1-on-1.
Okay.
I will try and kill you.
Berserker. Got 4.
5.
All right.
And a 6. Oh.
And that should be it.
Nope, we got this one.
I'm sorry.
That was this one. You've got these 2 on this Berserker.
Okay. All right. So another 2 on a Berserker.
Yep.
All right. All right. And let's see.
6.
All right. And
6 again.
Go.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, what's your defense?
I'm sorry?
On a Berserker is 6?
Berserker 6, yes.
Oh, okay. So that's it.
All right, and next we got that combat over there behind the saving my man.
I'm gonna try and kill you because you offend me.
All right.
Yes, you do. You offend me with your very existence.
All right.
Ah!
All right, and for the next combat, let's actually go ahead and roll the dice closer to the fight. So,
I will be shielding here.
oh, sorry guys. All right, so 2 versus 1.
6.
Would I get a 5? Yep. All right, go ahead.
No, I shielded.
Oh, okay. And next, we have a 1v1.
I will try and kill you.
I got a 5.
I got a 5.
You win.
I got a 6.
A 6 will kill.
Nice.
So, I don't think there's any points for breaking in this scenario.
That's sad.
Yeah. So it's all about the forge in this one, one-on-one.
I'll try and kill
Actually, guys, just so you know, a little backstory. The reason there's none for breaking.
Yes.
The reason there's none for breaking is because Elisar, when leading command, essentially he went up against overwhelming odds and started to lose and lose and lose. It didn't matter because the ring was all that was important. So go ahead.
Nope.
All right. And next we have Thranduil. Thranduil is actually a big deal here.
4.
So roll all 3s.
Nope.
You rolled a 5. All right.
So we'll
We
see.
know
if
you're
I
gonna
need-
mite it.
We'll see if I need to mite it.
Oh man.
Because I'm gonna make you roll the dice.
All right. I got a berserker. I got 1 berserker, 2 berserkers, so it's 4 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 dice total. So.
Guys, we've seen him roll. He could beat the bed.
All right. So let's see here. We got.
Just roll 5 twice if you want.
And 5. Oh, I guess I'll just. For the pleasure of rolling tons of dice.
All of the dice.
Rolling the dice. 10 dice. And let's roll them.
Alright, guys. Alright, so I will mite it.
Are you
Now-
sure?
Yes. Yes, I am. So I'm going to try and kill everybody. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 dice. I'm gonna do.
You can only kill really 4 guys, though.
Well, only 4 are in base contact with it.
Yeah.
So, Berserker. Yeah, Pride Red's Berserker.
All right.
No. Actually, I'll go with Spear now. What's defense? Oh, I need 5s for anything, don't I? Okay, so yeah, Berserker then.
Woo!
There we go.
All right, 1 berserker down. Wow. Only killed a berserker.
Only 1. Do I want to burn his life? No, I don't. So I'll just kill 1.
Just in case
Berserker.
something stupid happens.
Yes, just in case something stupid happens.
All right, so berserker's down.
And now you're downed captain against.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have a down captain from the last fight.
Get him.
So, go ahead for the captain.
Stab him in the neck.
6.
Oh.
So I need to get up.
All right.
All right.
I'll let you do that.
And the moment of truth.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
All right, I'll go first. And my guy, he throws it into the forge.
Boogity, 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 boogity. Blah, blah, blah. Yes! I could lose. I could.
You could.
roll a
You
1,
could. Yep, that's true.
But I'm not going to.
And that is it, gentlemen. The game is over.
Woo!
You didn't even have to mite it. So Jacob wins with 6 points. Why? Because he got 1 on the diversion marker and 5 points for the actual forge itself. And I would receive 1 point. It's actually a really bad margin for me. So that is it, and we will give you an aftermath after this. So I'm trying to tell you, like, no, you're. All right, guys, and that is it. So now you've seen the final round, Weapon of the Enemy. What'd you think of that scenario?
It was awesome, actually. There's a lot of tactical things you need to think about, and it really makes you divide your force. You can't focus on one side, because honestly, getting that extra 4 inches, is a huge deal.
Yeah, I honestly, when you first read the comp, I remember you even saying, you're like, I think I'm only going to go for the diversion because it's just objective points.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that forage is huge.
That forage is huge.
So, but yeah, honestly, that was extremely close. Down to the last dice roll. So, it literally could have been tied. A roll of 3. Retrospect, probably should have given the ring to... Probably should have given it to the captain. Allowed him to, spend some might, throw it in.
Yep. 1 point of might, that's all you needed.
Yeah, I wasn't going to stop legless. I knew this. That's why I was just trying to use the drum to get there. Guys, fast movement is key in this. Key. We've actually play tested this, and during the play testing, the dwarves were playing, and they moved so slow that Jake pretty much decided he was just going to kill all my men first before you moved toward the fort.
Yeah, I ended up having to just turtle. Like, there would be no point in trying to get it because he would just get to the objective and sit on it, and I'd have to fight through so many people to even get close to controlling it that it's like, all right, dwarves actually have a big not handicap, disadvantage.
Yeah, in this type of match, they do. Keep in mind, in other ones like Domination, it's called Seize the City, but it's essentially Domination. They do much better.
Yeah.
There are 2 mobility-based ones and 2 non-mobility-based ones. 2 war. Actually, the first 2 are the ones where dwarves will do fine.
Yep.
It's the second 2 that. Oh no! Seize the City is actually the 3rd mission.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Arrow is the
that's the messenger one.
Yep, that's the one where you have to run across the field. And actually, I think they would do okay.
They'll do decent because you have that big
Well, the
dwarf
thing
line.
is, the game doesn't stop until all the messengers are dead.
Exactly.
So it's not like their speed really means anything.
Yeah, it'll just
So-
take forever.
Yeah. So, you keep in mind, guys, as you can see, this match is definitely a little bit longer, but you do have 2.5 hours to complete it.
Yep.
So, anyway, let us know what you guys think. This match is the first round of the Cold Wars GT, except at Cold Wars, you get to ambush, and there are weather conditions. So, at Cold Wars, it's a little bit different. I'll definitely look forward to seeing you guys there, and anything else?
No, I've got to say the first showing with Mirkwood, I like them a lot. They're very like you like to say, an unforgiving army. If I would have had one bad dice roll, things would have gone downhill for me fast. But,
Yeah, play really well.
But yeah, they're actually really fun. I really like Thranduil and Megalith in one list. I don't know if I want to keep Tariel. I'm gonna.
Well, we always recommend, actually, even he was thinking, for the GT itself, using Galadriel.
Yeah.
So, obviously she can't lead, but you would finagle the list a little bit.
Yep.
Galadriel's going to be important against Ringwraiths.
Very.
So.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the one with Fortify Spirit and the Banishment just because last year's Nova, all I fielded was Ringwraiths. 4 of them actually. And she would wreak havoc on that list.
Yes. I mean, less havoc than you think, actually. That many Ringwraiths will sap her will and break her quicker than you
Can
might.
she cast Fortify Spirit on herself?
Yes. Yes, she can.
I think with 3 dice, 3 bonus
3
dice,
bonus dice plus a +1 to the resist roll.
she'll be fine.
She can be fine. I played her in my latest tournament in Canada, and I know that she suffered a bit when there's too many Ringwraiths in the field. But overall, yes, she is an anti-Ringwraith unit. There are others who will just present so many targets against you. I know that like Sam Taylor last year played the Fellowship. There's just so many targets that it's just like, okay, I don't even have no magic for all this.
Yeah.
But and then there's the opposite effect where like Brandon played a Horde Gondor list where there's no targets at all. There's nothing worth casting anything. So there's many ways to get around it.
I would just throw into combat at that point.
So
fight you with her hands.
well, she does that.
Very well, actually.
Alright guys, well let us know what you think of the scenario, and I guess we will see you guys next time in our next Nova Batrep.